think we may have some vision of it. Maybe you can walk me through a little bit of what we're seeing here.
Well, we have a lot of fun.
That's you in the yellow, second row. Coco Gauff in the front right.
Oh, in the front. We love to dance. Oh gosh, are they going to show the end?
I hope so. We can stop it whenever you want. You call it.
Coco Gauff has officially been named WTA Player of the Year. And not everyone is thrilled about it. Aryna Sabalenka, who is incredibly close to claiming the honor herself, ended up on the losing side after the WTA finals. And just like that, the award went to Coco. But what made the moment even more powerful was that Coco wasn't celebrating alone. She was joined by none other than Serena Williams. The two of them danced together, laughing and moving to the music in a way that had fans completely captivated. It was pure joy, pure celebration, and you could tell they were genuinely enjoying every second. And let's be honest, every smile, every dance move probably made the sting a little sharper for Sabalenka. But before we go deeper into that unforgettable scene, if you're a fan of Coco Gauff or Serena Williams, make sure to subscribe. Asalytics brings you the latest insights from the lives of these superstars.
No, they want to see it. Oh,
no. During the event, after Coco was honored on court during an exhibition match, Serena Williams was present to witness and celebrate the incredible achievement of another Black American woman making history in tennis. It was a powerful and symbolic moment. When Serena was invited onto the court to share her thoughts, she showered Coco with praise, acknowledging her growth and success. Then, in a playful surprise, the interviewer showed a video of Serena dancing with Coco, sending the crowd into laughter and applause. The atmosphere was electric and joyful, an unforgettable celebration of legacy and new beginnings. Meanwhile, Sabalenka was likely experiencing a very different emotional reality. After losing to Aryna Sabalenka in the WTA finals, her hopes of securing the Player of the Year title slipped away. She had entered the match confident and determined, believing she would come out on top. But Sabalenka controlled the first two sets, leaving Sabalenka struggling to regain momentum. When the loss became final, Sabalenka couldn't hold back her tears. It was an emotional moment that caught everyone's attention. But was it just disappointment over the match? Or was something deeper driving those emotions? It wasn't only about losing the final. It was about watching the Player of the Year honor slip through her fingers. After the match, Sabalenka addressed the crowd, breaking down as she spoke. She tried to explain her tears as a sign that she's becoming more sensitive with age. But it seemed clear that the pain ran deeper. The loss represented more than just a match. It symbolized a missed opportunity for recognition at the highest level. At the same time, Coco Gauff was thriving in a completely different emotional space. Her friendship with Serena Williams has been a cornerstone of her journey. Serena has supported Coco publicly and privately, even training with her at various stages of her development. When Coco faced Sabalenka at the US Open, Serena was vocal in her support. When critics questioned Coco's forehand or pointed out perceived weaknesses, Serena dismissed those narratives, insisting that Coco has her own style, one she must trust and embrace. And that's exactly what Coco has done.
She has a good serve. I think that it can obviously be better, but I feel like she's so young. Oh my goodness, she has the rest of her career to just improve. I wouldn't change anything on her forehand. I've seen a lot of interesting forehands, and listen, I think if you're just confident in whatever you have, keep it up and just be confident.
Coco Gauff has openly expressed how much it means to her when Serena Williams acknowledges her. She calls Serena the GOAT and speaks with pride about following in her footsteps. Coco's accomplishment is historic. She became the youngest player since Serena to win both a Grand Slam and the WTA Player of the Year award. That connection between generations is powerful. Coco's rise represents not only her own dedication and discipline, but also the legacy Serena built before her. Greatness isn't just about talent. It's about character and composure. Throughout her rise, Coco has shown respect for the legends who came before her. In contrast, Sabalenka's on-court behavior during certain matches has drawn criticism. In her match against Gauff, Sabalenka's frustration became visible. She raised her voice, shouted toward her box, and appeared to use intimidation tactics to shift momentum. The tension escalated when her coach, Anton Dubrov, confronted her courtside, clearly unhappy with her behavior. Instead of calming down, Sabalenka snapped back. Dubrov, visibly frustrated, eventually left his seat mid-match, signaling his disapproval. That moment stood in sharp contrast to Coco's demeanor. While Gauff's respectful, composed approach earned admiration and recognition, Sabalenka's visible frustration sparked debate about her temperament under pressure. The difference in attitude became part of the larger narrative surrounding both players, one celebrating composure, growth, and legacy, the other grappling with emotional intensity and missed opportunity.
I don't know where he is, but yeah, I went a bit too much. I was so frustrated inside of me, and I was just like trying to let it go. Probably I went too far, not probably I went too far. And then honestly, I think it was the right move from him to probably like just let me be on my own. And I don't want to say the way I wanted to say, but he really upset me, and I was really, really stressed and angry on.
This wasn't the first time Aryna Sabalenka had reacted this way. Previously, she displayed similar behavior toward her former coach, Gavin McMillan. After a heated outburst during a tense moment, McMillan chose to remain professional and walked away, ultimately ending their partnership. Not long afterward, Coco Gauff made a strategic move by bringing McMillan onto her own team. This decision came shortly after Sabalenka had dismissed him following their fallout during a match. Many viewed Gauff's choice as smart and calculated, highlighting her ability to make thoughtful, respectful career decisions, something Sabalenka has struggled with at times. It also explains why Serena Williams has been outspoken when discussing Sabalenka. Serena is well aware of the patterns of behavior Sabalenka has displayed, both on and off the court.
But I'm just looking at long term, and I know Gavin has had experience with this before, so hoping that I can just take on his knowledge and see what can happen.
In professional tennis, actions often speak louder than words, and Sabalenka's behavior over the years has reinforced that idea. There's no denying her talent. She is one of the most powerful and skilled players on tour. However, her tendency to lash out under pressure and attempt to intimidate others during matches has drawn significant criticism. From confrontations with coaches to visible frustration on court, Sabalenka has made decisions that suggest she struggles at times to control her emotions. As a result, despite her impressive skill set, she has found herself facing increased scrutiny and, at times, a sense of isolation, both in terms of peer respect and broader recognition. Meanwhile, Coco Gauff has chosen a different path, one grounded in respect, discipline, and professionalism. She has consistently shown admiration for the legends of the game, especially Serena Williams, who has served as a guiding figure throughout her journey. Serena has recognized the maturity and grace Gauff brings to the sport and has openly supported her, celebrating her victories with visible pride. Serena's endorsement of Gauff goes beyond tennis ability. It reflects appreciation for her character, composure, and sportsmanship. Serena's support isn't just about trophies, it's about the way Gauff carries herself. In contrast, Sabalenka's public frustration and emotional reactions have shaped a different narrative around her career. While she remains a formidable competitor, moments of visible distress and conflict have impacted how she is perceived. The loss of the WTA Player of the Year title was significant, but perhaps even more impactful is the broader conversation about leadership, respect, and sportsmanship in the sport. Ultimately, Sabalenka's journey reflects the reality that talent alone doesn't define greatness. Meanwhile, Coco Gauff continues to rise, backed by Serena Williams and admired not only for her skill, but also for her professionalism. In the end, greatness is built on more than raw ability. It's shaped by the respect you show and the respect you earn. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you believe Sabalenka's behavior on and off the court has affected her career and reputation, or is it simply part of her competitive fire? How do you view Coco Gauff's respectful approach and Serena Williams' strong support? Do you think an athlete's conduct and sportsmanship ultimately influence their legacy? Share your perspective below. Let's discuss.